Hi everyone, and a warm welcome back to the channel. And today actually coming at you from the Willows campsite here in Suffolk, which is right next to RAF Mildenhall Air Base. And the planes, if you're a regular viewer you'll know this, but the planes fly right over the top of the caravan. However, that's for next week's video, so look out for that one coming next Thursday. Today's video though is one that I filmed actually last week from home, and it was following a trip to the Malvern Hills Caravan and Motorhome show. Whilst we were there we made a few purchases. Nothing major, didn't buy a caravan in the end, and didn't buy a motorhome or anything like that, but we just bought 4 things that we found we really needed actually. So I want to just show you now what those 4 things are. First off, we bought a couple of pillows. They're rather nice, expensive pillows. The Elite Bedding Company, they make these ones. And I do struggle a little bit with pillows because I don't like a high pillow because I get a bit of a stiff neck. I don't like a really soft pillow, and I don't like a really hard pillow. The nice thing about this is they're quite plump, as you can see, but your head does sink into them really well. And this band that runs all the way around the outside of them, when you apply pressure you'll feel air come out of that, so it does work really well. Helen paid, I think she paid £40 for 2, so these are 20 quid each, but they are filled with 100% hollow fibre. They've got this quality airflow band that I spoke about, and all the regulations are complete in terms of fire safety, etc. So just wanted to show you them. We find that we sleep as well in the caravan as we do at home, and we've spent quite a lot of money on a bed and a new mattress at home recently, but we sleep really well in the caravan, so got to have a nice comfy pillow. Next thing up was when I had the caravan serviced, the engineer told me, your 13-pin sockets are out of line, and I didn't need him to tell me that because I'd already known. Have you ever been in a position where your 13-pin electric socket, you're trying to get it into the socket at the back of the car and it's just not aligning and it won't go in? We've had it on more than one occasion. I've spent 20 minutes, half an hour sometimes trying to get the cable in because it's become out of alignment. That normally happens when you're just snapping it off when you've got to site or something. You start to gradually loosen the whole plug up, and then you struggle to get the things back in because it's not aligned. So this little unit here, this little accessory here, can't remember what I paid, probably too much money. I think I paid about 7 or 8 quid. I'm sure you could pick that up for a £5 somewhere at any good caravan accessory shop. I obviously went to Amazon, and I know that's good and quick, but it's also pretty dear. And the idea with this is, if you're out of alignment with a 13-pin plug, you plug the 13 pins into this and twist it, and that will then align those 13 pins exactly where they should be, so that when you want to offer the cable to the plug that's on the car, you're already nice and aligned and you'll be straight in. So carry one around, because it will happen. If it hasn't happened already to you, it will happen at some point, and when it does, it's frustrating, quite nerve-wracking, because you think, I can't drive home with no electrics, and you can sometimes spend a long time. So just get one of these and you'll sort it out in 2 minutes. Now, if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that I use Colapz waste pipes. I find them really good, where you can just attach one pipe to the other from a grey waste and extend those pipes out, and particularly on a full service pitch, sometimes they're very long. If I'm using the Waste Master, sometimes I just use one pipe, but the longer the pipe, what I do find is that water tends to get stuck and trapped, and it starts to bow the pipe, and I'm forever going out, lifting the pipe up, trying to empty water out, and it's a bit of an inconvenience. Now, one of our viewers actually told me that when they watched our concierge video, you can actually buy some spikes, some hooks for the pipe, so you can set these hooks at different heights, and then your pipe, you can have it running nice and long and on a gradient, so the water just runs straight into the drain or into your Waste Master. So I've bought some, and they're proper Colapz ones as well. They weren't cheap. I do like Colapz products, but not cheap, but you do get what you pay for. So I bought these. I think these were about 15 quid, and you get 10 spikes, 10 hooks in your box. You can sort of work out how this works. So the closer these are to your waste pipe, the higher out of the ground they will be, and the closer they are to the drain or your waste master, then the lower in the ground they will be, and you will just put your waste pipe hooked into here, and it fits in and slots in really nicely. Come with a little protective rubber thing over the spike, because there's quite a sharp spike on those, but you need them. They're strong, they're sturdy. You know, knocking these into a hard standing pitch ought not to be a problem. Proof of the pudding will be in the eating, so I'll be testing those out very soon, and I'll show you when I'm using them. So that's one of the accessories that we've picked up. Comes with a nice little carry bag, as with all Colapz products, you know, nice and neat. And then, you know, I've got 10 of these hooks, and they go in the bag. Marvellous. One other thing that you will want for your caravan, make sure that you're always carrying a easy fit breakaway cable. So your breakaway cable over time might catch the ground, might wear, might rust, but it may come into good use. So if your caravan ever gets unhitched, the idea of the breakaway cable is that it will snap on the handbrake, and rather than the caravan go tearing down the road or down the hill, it'll bring the caravan to a halt. I know a lot of people say, yeah, it will do, and then all the cars behind will crash into the back of it. Well, they shouldn't do if they're driving properly. But anyway, if that should happen, and your caravan becomes unhitched, and your breakaway cable breaks, because that's the idea of it, then before you set off again, you do need another breakaway cable. So I've opted for this one. It's got the carabiner hooks on both sides, and you could easily replace your breakaway cable in like 5 or 10 minutes. So make sure you're carrying a spare one of those, everybody. And then the final thing I want to show you was this product called Vu-Plex, and I'm almost certainly going to do a video on this. I've heard quite a lot about it. If you've got an older caravan in particular, but even a new one, there are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of little tiny scratches that you get on the perspex windows all around the van. Actually, on a grey day, which it is today, you tend not to notice the scratches, but when the sun's shining through the window, then you'll see these thousands and thousands of little airline scratches, and they do look quite unsightly. So I've seen these online, seen this product online. It was actually developed for the aviation industry, but it's for use with boats, motorbikes, planes, cars, caravans, motorhomes, anything that's basically a perspex plastic, even TV and LCD screens. And the way it works is give it a good shake up before you use it, spray it all over the surface that you're going to use, and if you've got an older van, then you need to use a cotton cloth. If your windows are quite new and you just want to protect them, because it does give a protection as well, then you need to use a microfiber cloth just to wipe it off. One window, spray this on and wipe it off. The whole thing will probably take about 45 seconds to do a window, if that. And it's like some magicians just come along and put you a brand new window in, apparently. So look out for a video on this. I paid 15 quid for this. It's a 445mm can, and we'll see how we get on. That's it for this video. It was a quick one, it was an easy one. We're back off on our travels next week, so stick with us. If you have been, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the time to do that. Just hit the subscribe button and give us a like, and a thumbs up, and also leave a comment. All of those things cost absolutely nothing, and they help the channel to grow, and that means we can continue to carry on making more videos. So until the next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.